My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think. My name's Blurry Face.
What is up, guys? It's your boy Payne here. Welcome back to another podcast. This is episode number 5 or 6.
Something like that.
Something like that. Anyways, welcome back again to another episode of Gamechat. I'm here with my boy as usual.
Hi.
Hi, his name is Damien.
My name is Damien.
I should have said that.
My name's Jeff.
His name is Jeff. Anyways, yeah, we got a lot to talk about since the last time we done a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Last time we talked about several stuff that was happening around that time. Basically, like, you know, if you guys haven't watched that one, go ahead and watch. I'll leave a link in the description. Go ahead and check that out so you're caught up to date with all the podcasts that we have done so far. Today we're gonna start with the Premier League so far.
Talk about the transfer window.
The transfer windows and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, okay, give me your take so far.
You start since your transfer window wasn't so eventful.
Yeah. All right. So as many of you guys may not know or know probably, I do support Chelsea, so that's why he said this transfer window was pretty uneventful.
Mm-hmm.
Because we have a 2-window ban. And that kind of sucks, you know, but so far I feel like I'm kind of disappointed that we did lose, like, you know, David Luiz, although at the beginning I was kind of disappointed.
I feel like with a transfer ban, losing any players is a huge loss.
Yes.
Because you can't replace them.
It's very true.
So Chelsea don't really have any squad depth right at the moment.
I feel like we might have, but it's with all the injuries that's,
right,
you know, giving us this small amount of stuff we can do with the team. Because currently, right now, as I'm speaking, we have Conte out, we have Rudiger out, we have Ruben Loftus-Cheek out. We also have
Who just signed a contract?
Right? No, and Calum Hudson-Odoi.
That's what.
Yeah, he's the one who currently just signed a 5-year deal with Chelsea. Actually pretty hyped about that. And yeah, and the list kind of goes on, you know, because I feel like if they were to come back, when they come back, I feel like we have a chance of getting top 5. Because currently, right now, we're sitting 6th. Yeah. Like, I think a lot of people are writing us off and are like, oh, they're going to be like way below that. Yeah. But I think right now 6 is pretty average.
I said it. I said this might not be obviously the best season for Chelsea, but I feel like it's a season you guys need because you guys have a history of wasting young talent.
It's very true.
I say that with Salah, with De Bruyne, with Lukaku, all those players who you guys didn't want to give a chance, and then ended up being world-class players. And I think now you guys are giving young players like Mason Mount, like Abraham, like Loftus-Cheek, all those guys a chance. And I feel like that's what Chelsea needed, like a wake-up call.
Yeah, of course. I was talking to some guy I know from school who was like, oh, what's up with Chelsea? And I was like, well, right now we're struggling, but, you know, we're using these young players that can, you know, be something big for the club in the near future. Or, you know, if we're, you know, obviously if we're able to hold on to them, you know, throughout the time. But yeah, I agree with what you said. Like, this is a period where, you know, we are experimenting with youth, which I feel like Chelsea's academy is one of those that are up there that have like a really good academy. Mm-hmm. The fact that we don't use them is like,
never
you know,
utilized your academy.
It's like,
but I really just hope that for your sake, Chelsea doesn't go back to old ways where its transfer ban gets lifted, and you just go to buying a bunch of players and selling all the young players again. Right. Like, I really hope you guys learn that. Oh, we could use these guys and they'll perform well. Like, you see how well Abraham's doing right now.
Yeah, like at the beginning,
top
I think
scorer of the Premier League right now.
Yeah, at the beginning, people were writing him off, including me. I was kind of like, okay, maybe use Batshuayi or like Giroud since they're more experienced in the Prem, but definitely Abraham has definitely surprised me.
Stepped up to the plate.
Yeah, he really did. After the penalty miss against Liverpool in the Super Cup, definitely he literally turned up and you know, started scoring goals. Like you said, he's top goal scorer in Prem right now. So yeah, I think we're I
don't think the situation is as bad as people make it seem.
Right, it's not that bad because although Pulisic wasn't like a summer transfer window, he was like a winter transfer window.
In the summer.
He hasn't had a great start, but I feel like it's the Prem. It's like expected.
Time to adjust.
Right, he still needs his time
like
to
everyone.
adjust. Right, so and with all the youngsters that came back from loan, the ones who did really well these past few years, I feel like you can consider them a signing ish. Not as much so, but like, they'll be important to the squad.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah. So now United.
United, however, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about our transfer window. At first, I was pissed off about it.
Okay.
Because we lost players that we didn't replace, like Herrera, or players who were bad that we never, like Matic,
let go,
or Young, but we did get rid of some dead players like Smalling and,
Sanchez. Not permanently,
Lukaku. Players that weren't performing, but we didn't really replace Lukaku. That's the thing. Like, I love Rashford, but he's not ready to be a single striker yet.
Okay.
I feel like he works well with another striking player.
So like competition.
Right.
Okay.
But like with a two striker formation is where I feel like we do best. Is what I'm trying to say.
All right.
That's why like him and Lukaku together were good for some games, but Lukaku didn't turn up all of those games. But that's why I think Marshall should play striker, but Ole doesn't agree. Place him in the wing. But Maguire, great signing for us. We needed that big, strong center back. He's not the tallest player, but
I think he's a record signing defender, right?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
With 80 mil, I think he ended up
something like that. Which people focus, I feel like, too much on the price tag these days.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people need to realize, especially those old people that are like, oh, so much spent on this player and he's not the best player in the world. This can get you Van Dijk, but this got you Maguire. Like, the transfer market changed. Especially for a team like United, we're always going to overpay for players because teams are going to overcharge us.
Right.
And there's nothing United could do about that either. You can't please everyone.
Plus, it was also signing it from another Premier League team, so there's always going to be a premium with that. So
exactly. And
he could have probably gone for like 60.
If he went to I think if he went to like a different Premier League club, he would have gone for 20 million less, like you said.
Probably.
But I feel like if we didn't sign him, people would be more mad, saying that we didn't sign a center back or something like that.
Right, because you've probably seen an improvement with defense, 100%, right?
Especially with Wan-Bissaka and him together, and then Shaw and Lindelof on the other two spots. I think we're doing really well in defense. Our midfield is lacking hugely. We didn't sign a new midfielder.
Okay.
And I think Pogba is great. People aren't giving him, the time of they're just writing him off, which I disagree with. He's still a world-class player.
Yeah, you could see why some fans would be like writing him off because of what was going on during the summer where he was trying to force a move or whatever, but that didn't go through.
But that's the thing. I don't think he was. Because you saw in interviews, like, he was, like, hinting at it a little.
Okay.
But he said overall he was happy with the stay. He said don't listen to the media. He said he loves the club. And he's playing for the club, for the badge. I feel like...
Well, okay, he was probably doing it in the respectful manner. Not like with like the likes of Courtois, where they're like, no, I want to go to Real Madrid, and look at how Courtois.
I feel like Pogba, he'd be like, I wouldn't mind leaving, but I don't mind staying.
Yeah, okay, that's probably what he was trying to do,
So I'm happy he stayed overall. People, I don't really like United fans, like the fake ones on Twitter,
the toxic ones.
Yeah, there's a lot of those. Since United have the biggest fan base, like top 3 biggest.
I mean, every club has that. Like Liverpool.
It's just amplified with United since they have so many fans all over the world.
Yeah.
But I think that overall the situation is not that bad. Daniel James is a signing. Yeah. No one expected that. When we signed him, I was like, who is this kid? I was like, okay. At first, I thought we signed him to our youth team, to be honest.
Honestly.
I didn't know we signed him to the senior team. But I was like, okay, he'll be a good, backup player or, an overtime. He'll get better player. Came into the Premier League scoring goals instantly against Chelsea, in the... just overall, just such a good player. He scored for Wales, the amazing goals.
he was almost scoring consistently every game, right?
Yeah, almost.
Until like a game or so, he
I think
didn't
in
score.
5 games he has 4 goals or something like that.
Still,
not just United,
really good
total.
stats for a youngster at his quality.
That no one expected.
No one expected it. Definitely. Like when I heard that you guys signed him, I was like, all right, it's a youngster. It's not like he's gonna have some time to adapt in the Premier League, but like, what I've seen so far, like I think I put him in my fantasy league that we have going on.
I wanted to change it, but I can't.
Yeah,
my thing is broken. But yeah, no, he's a great signing. Wan-Bissaka, a world class right back, which we needed after Valencia left.
Right, and then. Because I feel like if you guys wouldn't have gotten Bissaka, I think we'd be having a different conversation.
Right. I still don't like Young, personally. Rojo, it was yesterday, we played Astana in the Europa League.
Yeah, okay.
Mason Greenwood got his debut goal. Mm-hmm. I think he's going to be great. People are comparing him to Van Persie.
Really?
Similar like technique, even like what his celebration was the exact same when he scored his first goal for United.
No, I didn't see the celebration.
He's very similar like play style, which I hope he could keep up. But Rojo played left back instead of Young, and he did so much better.
Really?
Rojo's still too aggressive, so he still was like killing. Like he knocked down their
trying to murder these players.
Yeah, he knocked down their goalkeeper during a corner.
Oh my god!
But overall, he played really well left back, and then when Young came on, you saw the decrease.
Yeah.
But I think our biggest I think we have a scoring problem. That's our biggest issue right now.
Okay.
Because we could defend really well. De Gea's amazing right now. Just signed a new 4 to 5 year contract. It's just, we're not scoring goals. I mean, we had the first game against Chelsea, 4-0.
4-0, yeah.
After that game, I was like...
that game, it just, like, kind of, like, slowed down a little bit for United.
Yeah.
Like, I was completely... I wouldn't say I was really pissed off with the result.
We were just caught off guard.
Yeah, that was, like... Not really. Because I went into the game and I was like, if it ends in a draw, great. If we win, even better. Mm-hmm. But if we lose, I was like,
you were kind of expecting it?
I was kind of expecting it because, Lampard this is his second year as a manager. Mm-hmm. Previous season, he was in Derby. He did okay. I think he reached the finals, right, of the playoffs or whatever. I feel like that's okay. That was pretty good,
Yeah, for sure.
And then, I was like, okay, because right now, Chelsea, the fan base, they have to, like, understand that. Because there are some... fans were like, oh, we should be in first place right now. Mm-hmm. But, like, with the likes of Liverpool and City, that's not going to happen.
Right.
And other teams who, of course, have, that better, I guess, players right now at the moment, that's not going to happen. So, right now, it's like a patient waiting period for Chelsea fans like myself. Because it's going to take time for Lampard to improve the squad, of course. So like I said, I wasn't that pissed off that we did lose the game. We did have some positives in that game.
Yeah, the first half was all Chelsea.
Like, I feel like the game would have ended 4-1. No, not 4-1. 4-3.
Yeah.
Because we hit the post like 3 times.
Yeah, you guys were very unlucky
with
that.
I felt like that game should have been 4-3, but if with the post we hit 3 different times. We got unlucky that game.
Yeah, Post was United's 12th player.
Yeah, man of the match, Post.
Man of the match, yeah.
But yeah, then after that we started. I feel like right now we're just very inconsistent.
But I feel like that's everyone in the Premier League right now.
Right.
Except for Liverpool.
If you
look at it, I think 3rd to 5th or 6th place all have the same amount of points, same amount of wins, same amount of draws.
Yeah, everybody is on either 8 points
or 7 points.
Literally, Watford could win next this weekend, and they could go into like
Watford,
5th.
Brighton could win and
get
3rd if everyone
get 3rd place.
And then City, people thought, okay, it's gonna be another competition between Liverpool and City. City lost to Norwich
3-2. Yeah, I watched that game and I was very shocked.
As was everyone else, but I think Liverpool's gonna win the league, no doubt. they have the best team in the Premier League right now. Their defense their attack,
phenomenal.
They have no weaknesses. Their manager is one of the best managers, if not the best manager in the world at the moment.
Yeah.
So, as a United fan, it hurts. But
Definitely hurts. Yeah.
Liverpool's definitely gonna win the league.
Unless because right now they're running away with 15 points. That's a 5-point gap between City and them. And then with the rest of us, sadly, it's all like
fighting for Champions League.
Fighting for Champions League at this point. But I feel like it's the beginning of the season. City will definitely catch up because they're not, unless they start flopping.
Right.
Because I think they have their set of injuries as well, so that's probably like a setback for them.
De Bruyne is not the same after that injury either. Not yet.
No, I think he's been actually doing pretty good.
Really?
Actually, he scored a goal and assisted 4, I think.
Oh wow, I didn't know.
So he's off the mark. Probably better than what he was before. He didn't play in that Norwich game. I guess Pep was a little too confident. He was like, "Oh, we got this."
It's just Norwich.
It's just, but
he forgot about Pookie.
Yeah, Team Pookie, yo, this is his league, man. We're just living in it.
He is.
And they got him for free. Norwich got him for free. So imagine that.
How old is he?
I'm not sure, to be honest with you, but he's probably not that young. Not that old.
I think he's middle, not as young as someone like Lingard.
He's actually 29 years old. Okay.
Oh, so he's pretty old.
29 years old, yeah. But free signing, what is he, from Finland? Free signing, already off the mark like that. I feel like that's...
Can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong with that,
Yeah.
But yeah. So let's see what happens in the Premier League.
Speaking of Champions League, though.
Champions League, oh, jeez.
I can't talk because, we're not in it.
United's not in the Champions League, sadly, this time around. But we are.
Would you say sadly, though?
Why? Why not?
We wouldn't get far. I feel like Europa League's better. It gives us a chance to win a trophy.
Some motivation.
More experience for young players.
Right.
I feel like I wouldn't want to be in Champions League right now.
Right. It's like if you're not in the Champions League and you have a team like you have, or like how we have, probably Europa League is the best bet.
Right.
That's how I feel. I honestly feel like we should have gotten Europa League again this year to give our youngsters a bit of confidence. Because right now in the Champions League, which Chelsea is in right now, it's like we just kicked them straight into the lines then right now because, in the Champions League, a whole bunch of big heavyweights are in it with the likes of PSG, Real Madrid, Juventus, and
Liverpool.
All that stuff. Liverpool, especially since they won it last year. But that doesn't exclude you completely because you're obviously watching it.
Yeah, of course.
So
I'm supporting Bayern, my boy Lewandowski.
Yeah, he's supporting Bayern, and then second, you said Chelsea. You said.
I thought about it, but AC Milan is in it, right, or no?
No, I think they are not. No,
they're in the Europa, I guess.
I think so. Probably not even in Europa League.
Okay, so I wouldn't mind if Chelsea won out of all the Premier League teams.
No, yeah, confirm. AC Milan is not.
Okay.
In it. Yeah.
So I would say Bayern because obviously my boy Lewandowski. I really want him to win one before he retires.
Right. Yeah, because that would suck if he didn't.
Like Ibra.
Obviously. Like Ibra, right.
But, I wouldn't mind if Chelsea won. I'm hoping that they go far. Napoli, too, another team. I'm hoping they got the two Polish boys.
My boy Lozano as well.
Lozano, Lokomotiv Moscow. Got Krychowiak scoring goals everywhere. No one expected it. And my boy Rybus in defense. A lot of Polish players in the Champions League currently.
Champions League, so
I'm hoping that, they step up, so...
And Edson Alvarez from Ajax, I think. Yeah, he scored for Ajax this week as well. So I'm pretty hyped about that. Mexican players making their mark in Europe. That's always good for the future. He's pretty young. I think he's 23 years old or something like that. But, it's always good to see your boys score, like he said, for Poland and obviously for Mexico.
Right.
For United States, I guess Pulisic,
I don't really have hope for United States football anytime soon. It's been an improvement to what it's been previously, I think, with the whole, I feel like, mentality has shifted in America to where soccer was just kind of like you know, everyone just discarded it. But now I feel like you see a little bit of fan bases growing, especially.
Definitely.
I went to Atlanta this summer. I went to a game in the Mercedes-Benz stadium. Really good atmosphere compared to like a New York game, like a New Jersey, like the New York
Red Bulls.
Red Bulls. Like I feel like it's like a European level of fan base.
Right.
So I hope that grows.
I do remember that Red Bulls game. It was a I think semifinal or it was the final game, and the stadium was kind of empty.
Yeah. And you heard the Atlanta fans.
Yeah, it was against Atlanta United as well, and you barely heard the Red Bulls fans, and it was just dominated by straight up Atlanta United fans, which is sad. You know,
you should have seen the Atlanta game. That fan base, that atmosphere was insane. Just everyone was singing, everyone was partying, food everywhere. Like it was really fun. But I hope that grows.
Because a whole bunch of the Atlanta fans are like, well, from what we saw here in New York, it was mainly like Hispanic people, and they go crazy during games.
When I went, it was very diverse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was literally you wouldn't be able to point out one race.
Yeah,
it was very diverse.
Because in New York, all the chants were in Spanish. That's how I was able to. That's how I was able to tell. So it was just like either Hispanic people or people who just spoke Spanish or something like that, you know. But
their new stadium is really nice though.
Yeah, you took some good pictures. Yeah, he sent me some pictures. Yeah.
They got the all enclosed.
Yeah, it's very good for like
when it rains and stuff.
When it rains, snows, if it ever snows in Atlanta, I don't know.
But yeah, coming back to Europe,
Champions League. Were you surprised with the first week?
100%.
Yeah.
What? So, Napoli beating Liverpool.
Right. Yes.
Made me so happy.
That was one I was very, because I thought personally Liverpool might have beat them. The 2-0.
Me too. I thought Liverpool was gonna win the 100%, but Van Dijk got dribble passed already. That was his claim to fame last season.
I guess that's he lost motivation after that.
He made such a bad error. Did you see it?
No.
I need to show you after. He basically assisted the goal for Napoli. He gave the guy the ball.
I heard there was some mistakes with Robertson as well.
Yeah,
and the fan base
was
like
it shocked everyone. You know, I'm kind of hoping that kind of form continues onto the Premier League.
Hopefully this weekend Chelsea can, you know.
I'm hoping for a tie, obviously.
A tie,
but if Chelsea win too,
that'd be great to stop Liverpool from climbing up and securing that first place.
The group of death, Group F, Dortmund, Barcelona, Inter Milan, and Slavia Prague, who are in first place of the group.
They stopped Inter with the.
Everyone
draw.
has the same exact points, goal difference. I don't know how they're first place, but 2 draws in that group. That shocked me.
Yeah, I don't know how Slavia Prague is first place.
Maybe they played first. I don't know.
I don't know, but yeah, I was surprised there was no goals in the Barcelona versus Dortmund game. I thought
it could have. I watched the Dortmund Barcelona game.
Okay.
Royce missed the penalty.
Oh,
Ter Stegen had both his feet about maybe half a foot to 8 inches off the line.
Also, should have retaken.
They should have retaken it. They were using VAR to retake penalties when it was an inch off the line. He was so far ahead of the line. I don't know how they didn't even need VAR. The sideline ref should have seen that instantly. And that's like a rule they're pushing really hard this year.
It's like,
which I don't get why they have VAR if they only use it sometimes. And sometimes they use it, but they don't make the right call still. Like in the one of the United games where we scored a goal and they said it was offside. They did the VAR and it wasn't offside, but they still didn't give us the goal. Like I don't know. I feel like if you're gonna use VAR, use it correctly.
Yeah, use it correctly when you not only like, oh, yeah, okay, it happened. Maybe not use it. Like, no, if you see, and it has to be used. It can't be like, oh right, it's there, you know.
Yeah.
And like remember
and I feel like, I don't know. Sometimes they're too serious with the VAR. Like I was watching this Polish league game where a defender they had a throw in. He threw the ball to the goalkeeper, which I don't think you're allowed to do, or he threw it wrong or something. Doesn't matter. The ref didn't stop it.
Okay.
The goalkeeper passed to the defender. The defender passed to a midfielder. The midfielder dribbled past players, passed it to an attacker, crossed it in, beautiful goal. They're celebrating. Hold up, VAR. The throw-in 2 minutes ago on the other side of the field was wrong. No goal. Redo that throw-in. And like something like that is so stupid. And then when you look at a mistake like this, where Ter Stegen was off the line by a whole foot, and they don't call that, I think it's so dumb.
Because it also goes back to like the referee. Like if he waits a little too long, then it's like, ah, dang, should I call it? And then there's like those moments where like the referee does call it and it's a little too late and just like, why didn't you just let it be?
Right.
Because this goes back to like 2010. I remember this because this just hurt my heart. When it was Argentina versus Mexico in the round of 16. There was one goal. I don't know who scored it, but it was Argentina that scored it, and it was miles offside. I think it was Messi or Tevez. I don't remember who. But it was miles offside, and all the refs, the linesmen and the ref, they all got together and they were talking about it. And they knew it was offside, but they let it, go on.
Yeah.
And they were just like, I feel like they were like, oh, maybe we should just let it go because it's going to be embarrassing now.
Right.
I feel like that's probably...
Yeah.
The same situation, maybe.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. I was a big advocate of VAR. I was like, if you're not doing anything wrong, then you shouldn't worry.
Right.
But seeing how it's used, I feel like now that I look back at it, I liked football before without VAR more because you had that human error aspect to it, which made it more intense, more fun, more.
Now it's like even some players when they're like, oh, when we score a goal, now you have to constantly look over your shoulder to see if VAR is gonna take it away from you or not.
Yeah.
So
that's why if you see any Premier League game, they'll score and then they'll wait.
They'll wait and then they're like,
because every single goal gets checked.
Yeah.
In the Premier League right now, I think Champions League too. Anywhere there's VAR, every goal gets checked. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that really. Chelsea lost, right?
Yeah, Chelsea lost to Valencia, 1 goal. I can talk a little bit about that because I watched this game pretty late. I didn't realize until before the second half was about to begin that our boy Mount got injured like in the 20th minute or so, and from what I've heard on Twitter and stuff, that like literally after he got subbed out for his injury. I've heard that the performance like just dropped a little bit, so that's like I want to see kind of similar when like you take out Rudiger in, I think it was against Wolves when we beat them 5-2. We took Rudiger off like around at the end of first half, around there because he had like a groin problem, like so he also came back from injury, so we took him off precautions.
Right.
And then the performance, obviously, we conceded 2 goals.
Yeah.
So it's like, we lost our engine in Mount. And then after that, the game was a little tight, if I'm being honest. We had good chances. There was a chance where Willian could have literally sweated to Pedro, and Pedro could have scored it. And also another one where Willian also could have had a better chance at it, but he didn't. Yeah. And I felt like, we just have to be more consistent because
more clinical too.
Yeah, very clinical because we have the chances, but it's like we're not finishing.
Yeah, I think same thing with United, and I think same thing with Arsenal, and I think same thing with Tottenham right now.
Yeah,
everyone has the same problem.
Everyone's having like, I don't know. It's like the how last season ended, where nobody wanted Champions League.
I feel like there's just no motivation because you see how a team like Liverpool and City are doing. You're like, well, we're not at that level, so why try? Why waste all my energy here?
Yeah, I could agree to that. Yeah,
which is a really bad attitude, but if that's what it is. But yeah, no, Chelsea definitely surprised me. I thought they would have won that game, or at least tied.
Yeah, especially after coming out of the form that Abraham is in.
Just the first game though, can't be too upset about it.
Yeah, it's just the first of 5.
You saw the Juventus Atletico game. That was a really good game.
Intense game. Another Mexican who scored, Herrera.
Oh yeah, right.
Scored a header, nice header too. I felt like that game was gonna be really intense to begin with because of Ronaldo against Atletico. What happened last season?
Ronaldo right now, I don't think is that great anymore. I feel like you could see his decline.
Yeah, he is slowly declining. Yeah.
Not that slowly, I don't think, though.
You think?
Yeah, I feel like it's happening faster than people think. Like,
interesting.
I don't know if he'll make it to another World Cup, and if he does, I don't think he'll start. He'll start every game. I'm not trying to be rude. I like Ronaldo. You know, obviously that's my United boy, but realistically, you got to look at his age.
He is like 33, I think.
Yeah, he's old. Like he's. I'm sure if he went to a different, like a lower league, like even the French league, he would shine. He would like outperform everyone, even Ibra. But I don't think he could play at the stage that he is right now. Like he has to face it that he is
getting old.
Yeah.
His body may say, or you know, when he went to Juventus, the people at Juventus were like, "Oh, he has a body of a teenager." Mm-hmm. His body may say that, but like, it's his stamina or whatever.
Right.
You know, saying else.
Right.
You know, something else.
I don't know. I hope I'm wrong. I hope he does really well. I like Ronaldo.
I mean that. I mean, these past few seasons we've been saying that. The critics have been saying that. Oh, Ronaldo doesn't seem to be doing good. Like then, even in his last season in Real Madrid, he had a poor start, and then look where he ended.
You're right.
And then last season as well, kinda. I think, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, but his season, he finished off pretty strong.
No, he had a really good. Yeah, he had a good season last year. Yeah, you're right. I'll
we can't write him off too early, you know.
Right.
He is Ronaldo. He's very competitive, so he's gonna tend to try and prove everybody wrong.
Right.
Even these two idiots who don't know that much about soccer.
Right.
So,
PSG Real Madrid was a great game. I don't know if you saw that one.
I saw the score, 3-0.
I saw the goals. I saw the entire game. Real Madrid failed to, I think it was in like almost 300 games.
I saw that stat.
Failed to have a shot on target.
A shot on target in so many games.
Embarrassing performance.
I don't see how that's possible, to be honest.
They did horribly. Like, Courtois was one of the worst goalkeeper performances I've seen. Ever. Like, he's not Real Madrid level.
And you know what's crazy? The fact that, I think it was a loan, but Keylor Navas is playing for PSG.
No, I think it was a swap.
A swap?
Yeah, it was a swap for
I think
Areola.
So. I think so. And Areola's on loan.
And Navas did so good. You could see him. He wasn't like celebrating and stuff when they scored and stuff. And you saw they had the cameras on him at all times, obviously. But yeah, no. Just
like I feel bad for him because he did so much for the club when they needed him. Mm-hmm. And now that they have a star goalkeeper in Courtois or whatever,
they just disregarded him.
They disregarded him just like what they did. Yeah, with Casillas as well. So I feel like that's well deserved in my opinion that they lost against them.
Yeah. Di Maria with the 2 goals against
the
old club.
Another old player that scored for them.
Mm-hmm. They disregarded him as well. Yeah. They sent him to United to die.
And then he went back to PSG and resurrected his career there. Currently, but I feel like that game with like the quality that Real Madrid had, you'd expect more.
Yeah.
With like the likes of Hazard. I don't know if Jovic was playing.
I don't think Hazard did well though. Well, obviously no one did well, but like the fact that Hazard didn't have a shot on target alone, let alone the whole club, like he should be their best player right now.
Right, but I think he is coming back from an injury. I'm not too sure though. Since I stopped following.
I don't know. I feel like he wasn't really injured.
Okay.
Because I feel like he was just. I don't know if you saw the picture of him before he got injured. And he was a thick boy. Yeah. And then he came back all skinny and like if you're injured, you can't work out that intensely. Yeah. He was like in the fit form of his life. Like he never looked better. So I feel like Real Madrid was like, listen, we're gonna say you got injured. Yeah. But go to like Dubai and work out in our private center thing. Yeah.
Okay, I see.
He looks really good now. I don't know if you saw the picture.
I did see the picture, like, of him in preseason. He was, like, kind of...
He was like when Diego Costa came back.
When he was in... when Costa was in Chelsea. I think the 2nd or 3rd season before he left us. Costa did come back really fat. Not fat, but, like,
thick.
Like, in his first season, you saw that he was, like, a twig-ish. Mm-hmm. And then when he came back that season, he was, like...
I feel like that's a Chelsea curse.
Yeah.
Higuain, same thing.
Yeah.
Well, Higuain was always fat.
Well, Higuain... But look at Higuain. I think he scored a goal, right? Or something like that.
I don't know.
He's competing up there with Ronaldo for the striking position.
Yeah, that's true. I hope my Buffon picks it up again.
Right.
Scored one goal so far. It was a penalty. Not looking that great.
Yeah, I hope he does find his form again. He was very exciting last season. You know, it's always sad when like people end up being a one season wonder.
Yeah.
Hopefully he isn't. Because of course it would be very disappointing in your case since he's from Poland and stuff.
Yeah, as of right now, I'm not even excited for Poland to qualify for the Euros.
Okay.
So we're not over this weekend I was talking to this Polish guy, and he said if we do qualify for the Euros,
be a miracle.
We're gonna qualify.
Okay.
Because we're doing really well in the qualifiers. Lewandowski scoring goals here and there, but I don't want the thing that happened in Russia to happen again. Because that was embarrassing. Our performance.
You're talking about World Cup.
Yeah, our performance in Russia was dreadful. That whole for half a game against Japan, we didn't even attack. We let them just hold the ball, and we were just like, okay, cool. This is the whole game now.
Like I was expecting Poland to go far.
Yeah, that performance, I was too. That performance was embarrassing.
Especially since it was their first time in the World Cup since like 6 years or so.
A while. 6 World Cups, I would say.
Yeah.
And especially since we came off a really good Euros where we lost to Portugal in penalties in the semifinals, which is the furthest we've ever gotten the Euros. World Cup, we've obviously gotten further, getting third place twice, but I don't know. I don't like the manager, to be honest. We took a manager who managed a team in Poland, Polish league, who didn't win the league, who didn't contend for top 4, who was like mid-table. It was like, okay, you're the man. That was his first club. That was his first club.
Oh,
He's
wow.
like, you're the manager of Poland now. Have fun.
Oh, that's weird.
So I feel like he needs to go.
Get someone better.
Experience. Someone experienced. I liked our old manager personally, but can't.
Would you be okay with like? Because in Mexico's case, you know how we got Tata Martino, who is Argentina. Would you be up for like somebody who isn't Polish, like a non-Polish?
Yeah, 100%. If they have the experience, I think a Polish legend. I think if Boniek, who obviously he's not gonna be a manager because he's too busy being the president of UEFA.
Okay.
But if he would step down and be a manager, he knows more about the club than anyone right now.
Country.
Just country, sorry, yeah. More about the country and the players and everything. Like he anytime there's a game that has a Polish player in it, he's there in Champions League.
Wow.
He's there, yeah. So
really, wait, he's the UEFA's president?
I think so. If not the president, then one of the other high ups guys.
Okay.
He's
wow, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had told me something about that. That he was something about that.
He's one of like the higher up guys. I don't know exactly his position. I don't know if it's president or like vice president. Or,
right.
But
big ups for him though.
Yeah.
Hopefully he doesn't turn out to be corrupt like what's his name, Sepp Blatter?
No, he hates that. Like he was in charge of the whole Polish FA, like federation.
Right, yeah, that's what you're talking about. Yeah.
He ended corruption completely because there was blatant corruption in Poland in the Polish league like 5 years ago.
Okay.
Like you saw it. Like this team needed to win by 4 goals to win the league. They won by exactly 4 goals.
Wow.
And like you and like the refs made like horrible calls. Like you saw it. So, but yeah, no, he ended all that for sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's not bad.
Europa League though.
All right, your boys are up.
My boys, horrible performance. Not much to talk about.
Right. Yeah, you did tell me about that. If they didn't win by at least 4 goals, you'd be upset.
It's the first time. I don't know if you saw that. The first time ever in history
that to qualify
an English team played a Kazakhstan team.
Oh wow!
Kazakhstan never gets that far. Like, not gonna talk because Poland either, but like embarrassing performance.
Yeah, I saw the scoreline and I was like, damn, is he gonna be upset?
I was pissed.
I mean, you know,
it was a good performance. We had so many chances, and I feel like if we did play our main team, we would have won more.
Okay.
Because Chong started.
Yeah, I saw
Gomez started.
A lot of youngsters
Pereira played. Greenwood started. So That's why I'm not too mad, because they got their chance to shine, which they didn't really, but we still won. 3 points is 3 points.
3 points is 3 points. A win is a win.
One game I wanted to talk about specifically: Borussia Mönchengladbach against Wolfsberger.
Okay.
4-0 Wolfsberger won, which is an Austrian team against Borussia. You know who's
Borussia. Yeah. Well, I mean, should we had expect? I mean, probably. Okay, that's I guess similar case when like a big team goes against a team you've never heard of.
Right.
Like what? No offense to any Wolfsberger fans out there, but like I've never heard of you guys before. I've heard of Borussia Mönchengladbach, but I think in Borussia's case, they also did lose Hazard. Baby Hazard, Thorgan Hazard. I don't know who else they have left in that club, but they if obviously if you lose a star player, your performance is gonna dip. Who knows what position they're in the Bundesliga? But
I'm not sure. I don't follow them well.
Yeah, I don't follow the Bundesliga as much.
Wolves lost too.
They did lose to, I'm guessing, Braga or Slavia. No, Slovan.
No, they lost to Braga.
Was it Braga?
Yeah, they lost to Braga. Mm-hmm.
Okay, right.
Yeah. Which I think is the Spanish side, right?
Possibly.
La Liga team?
Braga I think is a Portuguese league. I'm pretty sure I think it is a Portuguese league.
Maybe I'm not done right now. I'll check right now.
But
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'm actually cheering for them. Besides United, of course, I support
Wolves, I wouldn't mind if Wolves went far. Did you see the joke that it said that you have all three like Pokemon evolutions of wolves? You have Wolves, Wolfsburg, and Wolfsberger.
I'm dead. Oh, that's so true. Wow.
That was funny. But yeah, Europa League, Arsenal, I think. Yeah, Arsenal won 3-0 against Frankfurt. Game. You had scores that were expected.
Very true. Yeah. So, I guess it was a good weekend. Good week. I mean, for most clubs.
Yeah.
Hopefully, in my case with Chelsea, we do pick up in Champions League, because it's not an easy tournament to be in. Mm-hmm. It's obviously pretty hard to get into.
The hardest tournament in the world.
Yeah, honestly, and in your case, hopefully to satisfy your needs, I hope they do end up scoring a lot more goals.
Yeah, I mean, I hope we win, because I don't think making top 4 is that realistic.
Okay.
Unless we make some winter signings, but overall, a good week for soccer, good week for FIFA too.
Yeah, talking about FIFA,
it's just started.
FIFA 20 is about to start. Well, it already started for those who got the early access.
It started for us too for the web app. We got to open our starter packs.
Okay.
Did some SBCs.
That's very true. Yeah. But before we go into that, let's recap what happened to us in FIFA 19. What we went through in FIFA 19.
I don't know. What do you think overall?
To end FIFA 19, I was very satisfied. Mm-hmm. I wasn't expecting to get the team that I had at the end, because I never finished that strong. Mm-hmm. I'll pull up a picture of what I finished with. Mm-hmm. This year's FIFA 19. I'm just very satisfied.
I wish I had taken the game more seriously.
Okay.
I was just like kind of half-assing it in a way, like making dumb transfers and just spending my coins on packs.
Yeah, I know.
I wasn't taking that seriously. I feel like this year I will change that. I will take the game more seriously. But overall, it's been a really enjoyable game. Yeah. With so much to do. That's why everyone's always saying how nothing will top FIFA 14, FIFA 15. I feel like FIFA 15, although it was nostalgic and fun, it wasn't as much to do as FIFA 18 or 19.
Right. Because of all the SBCs, all
foot
the
drafts,
other stuff.
weekend league, divisions, squad battles.
Yeah, especially now with us, because we also take part of weekend league, so it is a lot more competitive, but also fun.
Right.
Trying to struggle to get silver, 1, right? I think it is.
Yeah, so
that we get. I've been getting lucky towards, like halfway through FIFA 19, I was able to get gold 3, like 2 times, I think 3 times maybe.
Packs were horrible, but
my rewards were horrible when I'd get gold 3, but I'm hoping to reach that level again in FIFA 20.
Of course.
Hopefully you do as well.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try harder this time. I'm gonna spend a little more time on FIFA rather than just like
playing Fortnite. We'll talk about Fortnite later, but
yeah, we'll get to that.
But yeah, like so far, I feel okay. I'm gonna say my theory that I told you when my birthday hit. Okay.
Oh, not this again.
No, guys, hear me, bro. It makes sense. Like, I'm not even joking. Okay. This is my proof. Okay, this is proven. Okay, so FIFA comes out in September.
Okay.
Near Damien's birthday. Okay.
Comes out on my birthday last year.
It came out on his birthday last year, and I kid you not, the first month of FIFA, this kid was packing walkouts, high-rated players, and he had the sickest team to start with. And what happened in my team? I had straight up non-rares, wackest players, and I had a poor start to FIFA. Okay, so that's Exhibit A. Okay, now let's look at when my birthday hit. He was here during my birthday, and what happened to me, Damien? I packed insane players, and I made bank that weekend.
Yeah.
Right or wrong?
That's the weekend that jump started your.
Like that was like in April, so that's like towards the end of FIFA. But my pack luck was insane. I was packing team of the tournament players. I packed informs, walkouts, and I was like, we were both skeptic as hell. I was like, wait, what's going on, man? And then a couple like months passed, and I started to think. I was like, could it be like FIFA hooks you up on your birthday or something?
I don't think so.
Like, I'm gonna put it to the test again this year. You know.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't think that. I don't know. So, because I feel like if that was the case, people would have already figured it out. You wouldn't be the pioneer of figuring out FIFA's secret.
Cause I guess you're right, but how many people are actually thinking that though?
I mean, I guess I don't know.
It's a crazy theory that I came up with as I was playing FIFA, and I don't know who I packed that day, and I was like, wait, hold on, you know, like
I personally think it was just coincidence.
You think so?
Yeah.
Because towards the end of FIFA, you packed nobody. And then a couple weeks later, you packed an inform, a high-rated inform on FIFA 19. And your birthday's coming up.
I guess. I don't know.
It's a crazy theory. If anybody else kind of proved it in your own experience of FIFA this year or last year or whatever, let me know. So, you know, we get on that grind of making fake profiles with fake birthdays and stuff. Ridiculous. No, I honestly think that's a thing. Probably.
I don't think EA care about anyone's birthday, to be honest. I think it's just luck, coincidence. I feel like you were on their, you know how they have their
red list or whatever.
The red list, like they have the random players who get good packs and bad packs, and they just kind of shift it halfway through. Or they just switch it.
I hope they give me some good.
I think it was just coincidence.
I mean, what would you rather have? A good start or a slow start, and then have a good start in the middle, or have a let me say that again. Would you rather have a really good start and then have that dip throughout FIFA, or would you rather have a slow start and then have it
obviously raise? I don't think anyone would think otherwise.
Right. Okay. So, yeah. So you would say your FIFA experience was not that bad, but not that great either.
Yeah, I would say middle ground, but that's my fault. FIFA, I think EA did great. Obviously, they had a lot of fuck ups this FIFA with all the SBCs and stuff.
with the wrong nationality and the marquee matchups,
wrong position. They had a lot of mistakes, but
hopefully
they fired that guy.
They fired him, and they hired someone else who could be on point and stuff. You know. But yeah, I'm hoping for like something good this FIFA. I'm actually very excited. To start off.
I already packed the walkout.
Yes, he packed the Pjanic 86
First day,
rated.
86, yep.
In a gold upgrade pack.
Yeah, in a 2-player pack.
further confirms my theory.
It's not my birthday yet, though.
It's close, though. It's close.
Yeah, but they don't know that.
His birthday's on the 24th, so if this video comes out by then, wish him a happy birthday. My boy's turning 21, finally legal.
Finally.
But yeah. So what are your expectations for FIFA 20?
My personal expectations, I want to play Weekend League regularly every other week.
Okay.
I would say
right.
every week I don't think is likely, but
with all the stress,
I want to try to do more trading or like smart investing,
right?
Instead of just doing what I did last time and just relying on packs and spending a lot of money.
Right.
I don't want to spend as much money. I'm obviously gonna spend money at the start because I feel like that's the best way to jumpstart the start of your FIFA. But for FIFA, I don't think EA could do anything much different. I don't want them to oversaturate the market with cards again.
Like last season.
Like last season where every single week there was a new promo.
Yeah.
Which, like, it's great content, but slow down a bit. Like, they were just giving... I feel like I want players to get ratings they deserve, rather than EA just picking players out of a hat. Like, you get a 90 rated card.
So, like, with the Future Stars, you weren't happy with that?
Future Stars, okay, but if you have, like Headliners. I feel like Headliners was the dumbest promo ever. What, good players got another upgrade?
Yeah, it's like... It was, like, once to watch, but, like... I guess it was for like the players who were performing, but you know, I agree.
Yeah, just give them Team of the Week.
Give them Team of the Week.
They don't need more than that. Other than that, but yeah, just like, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I definitely understand, cause that kind of like motivated us to spend more to try and get these cards.
Which is what EA's plan was.
Which was their aim. Yeah, that's what they were aiming for with these promos and stuff. But we're idiots, so we're gonna open our wallets here and there. Here and there. I am gonna save up for Team of the Year though, possibly.
Yeah.
Maybe drop a 50.
Probably.
And then save up for Team of the Season, or probably not. To be honest with you, like
we'll see. I to be honest, I might after I get like my starting team around November.
Yeah.
Like being November, save my packs for Team of the Year.
Right.
Which I always say I'm gonna do, but I never actually pull through with it. But
because it's tempting just seeing a good pack in your store.
Right.
And it's like.
Especially if it's like 100K pack
right,
just chilling there.
And like, let's say a promo came out that week, and you're like, bro, like, what are the chances, you know?
You know what I wish you could do? Buy packs and open them later.
Okay.
I think that would be cool. But then I guess everyone would have like 10,000 packs stored up for Team of the Year, which would be unfair, I guess. Excuse me.
But would it though?
I mean, yeah, because then I feel like more people pack Team of the Years and the market would be oversaturated again.
Right, because if they save the packs, there won't be enough players on the market. I get you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, probably good idea not to do that. EA, don't listen to us. Don't listen to our...
EA know what they're doing.
Yeah. I hope so. Sometimes. Yeah. Very true.
But overall, I am excited. A lot of new game modes. I don't know if you played that Volta game mode yet. In the demo.
Oh, talking about demo, I did have the beta. But I didn't post much because apparently EA were like really, really strict about it this year. That some Instagram pages got taken down. Apparently, I don't know if that's true.
Maybe that's why you got bad pack luck. They were punishing you.
Last year, if you guys remember, whoever was here last year, I did upload a 5-minute clip of FIFA 19, and it got taken down. So that's probably why.
That's not why at all. It was just coincidence. You with these
very scary coincidence. I don't know, man. I feel like something happens for a reason. Cause my YouTube is, bro. EA is EA, man. They'll find you.
EA's not watching your YouTube channel. Don't worry. If it was someone like,
if they weren't watching my YouTube channel, that video would still be up.
Well, that's not them personally. That's a computer system they have that does it, just like UMG has it with music.
Okay, yeah, you're probably right. You don't know, man. You don't know. They were like, oh, this guy is like, this is the one linked to his FIFA. All right, let's give him some bad.
No, that's not what happened at all.
But I did sneak some pictures in there on my Instagram. If you guys want to go check it out, it's I Am Pain Official.
Yeah, some pack pulls.
Yeah, go see my pack pulls from FIFA 19. I also post his stuff whenever he sends me stuff, because we basically share a channel, we share an Instagram page.
Essentially,
so yeah, go check us out over there. Sometimes whenever he hits a good clip on Fortnite, I'll upload it. Now that we're talking about Fortnite, let's talk about Fortnite a little bit.
You stopped playing. You quit. You left me.
I want to say I didn't quit.
You did.
I'll play, but I'm guessing I'm quitting the season pass.
Yeah.
Cause like I since like season 8, season 9, yeah. I bought the season pass and then I just stopped playing. And then I rushed it towards the end, and I got tier 100. But like I did the same thing again this season. I bought it. I did the first few weeks, and then I just stopped playing.
Yeah, now you're gonna continue
because I don't know. For me, in my opinion, Fortnite kind of like died down. They removed a lot of stuff, and for me, it's not as fun anymore.
See, I like the I would say it would be more boring if they kept everything.
Okay.
I feel like I like that they're switching it up. And they're removing things, and yeah, it's gonna make people mad, but at the end of the day, it adds a new dynamic to the game, which I think is what Fortnite has over games like Apex and Blackout and stuff like that, who didn't have that dynamic game to it. I don't know. I feel like I like what Fortnite is doing. I'm still enjoying it. This battle pass is very new map changes every week.
Yeah,
new rift zones, and they're adding a lot. Like you can play prop hunt in the middle of the game now.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like if you go to Moisty Palms.
Oh, that's what it's called now.
Yeah, it's a mixture of Paradise Palms and Moisty Mire, but if you go there, you could turn into a prop, and it adds another level to the game, which. I don't know. I'm still enjoying it.
See,
I'm almost tier 90.
See, when I say I'm like done, I'm like done with buying the season pass, because what am I getting extra just skins and like Fort bucks. What are they called again?
V-Bucks.
V-Bucks. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's how you know I haven't been playing Fortnite. Anyways, you get V-Bucks, skins, wallpapers, or whatever. Like I wouldn't mind playing it here and there, like, oh, you want to play Fortnite? All right, let's go. But like, I don't know. It's just like I'd play.
Fortnite's been dethroned though now by Minecraft.
Right, we've been playing Minecraft.
Minecraft came back hard.
Yes,
no, I don't think anyone expected that.
That's the reason why I stopped playing Fortnite. I spent the whole summer just playing Fortnite. He saw my world where
Jesus Christ.
I excelled so much in this world,
but yeah, no, definitely their Minecraft didn't do anything.
They didn't do anything.
They didn't do anything. Like I feel like it's the YouTubers that brought it back.
Yeah, it was definitely the YouTubers who did bring it back.
Especially like the Minecraft Monday, and I don't know if you know about that.
Who's doing Minecraft Monday?
Vicstar and Keemstar host it. And that gets so many views. And do you know the format of it and stuff?
No.
Do you know how? Remember Fortnite Friday?
Oh yeah.
So it's similar to that, where you have people paired up.
Okay.
But they do mini games.
Oh.
So like there'll be random mini games. There'll be like Hunger Games, Find the Button,
Got you.
Paint My Thing. There's a bunch. And what they do is they have two people, and the first place gets $10,000.
Oh wow.
And they have a different company sponsor it every week, so they get their shout out. And
that's dope.
Yeah, and that along with like a bunch of Minecraft YouTubers just all brought the game back to where it once was, and which I'm happy about. I always loved Minecraft. I always said it was an amazing
Minecraft
game.
is a dope game, man.
I think it's one of the only games, like I don't know any other games that publicly gave their coding to everyone, so you can make your own mods, texture packs, maps, whatever. Like you can do whatever you want, and that's one of the only games that you can do that.
Probably one of the only few games that survived
this long.
This long. If I'm mistaken, please correct me. But like, Fortnite's been out there since 2009, I think, or 10.
Fortnite?
No, Minecraft.
You said Fortnite. Yeah,
Oh,
Minecraft's been there for a while. I remember playing it when it was in the beta stage. Back when there was nothing.
I started out playing Minecraft when I had a 360. When it first came out on the Xbox 360. That's when I started.
You're a fairly new player to it.
Yeah.
I remember playing it in the school library and downloading the beta, the free beta. But that was back when there was nothing in the game.
Yeah.
Or I remember playing it on mobile.
That's how we met. That's how we met. On the train rides home, we would talk about Minecraft and soccer.
Yeah. Back when there was no caves. I don't know if you remember that.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah, it changed so much. For the better.
For the better, of course. Yeah, now it's like crazy.
It's the biggest game in the world right now, I would say. That and Fortnite.
I would definitely say that.
And there's no competition. It's Fortnite, Minecraft, and then nothing.
It's just those two just competing to see who's on top and stuff. If you guys been keeping up with PewDiePie, he's been having I feel like he had a good series with it, but then after he beat the Ender Dragon, it's like.
We'll see. He only released one episode since then.
One or two episodes.
Yeah, no, it's been his series was really funny.
Congrats to him and Marcia getting married. You know,
finally.
Happy for those two. Man. Oh man. Okay, well,
speaking of
YouTubers, right? Something is going down in November, right? November, December.
November.
And it's the second part of the KSI versus Logan Paul fight. It sucks that it's not in New York, since we did mention before that if it was, we probably would have been there.
Yeah, we would have been there.
But it's gonna be in California, right? LA.
Which
I guess is
makes sense. KSI did say that he would be down to do in LA in Logan's turf since the first one was in
the UK.
Well, it was in Manchester, which isn't really KSI's, you know. But
yeah. But all right. So, you know,
I'm obviously.
Did you see the press conference? Because I didn't.
You didn't see it?
No, I saw highlights. Cause I take the highlights as a joke. I mean the press conference as a joke.
See, I did too the first time.
Okay. Cause
it was just a amateur boxing YouTuber boxing, but now that they hyped it up, where they got a real boxing announcer like who owns like the boxing scene in Vegas and stuff, they had him announce it, and they had Michael Buffett there, and Buffett, whatever. They I thought it would be serious this time.
Yeah.
And you have Logan Paul going, JJ has no dick. JJ has no dick. Like, it was so stupid. And it was so disappointing. I thought they would do better than that. But it is still going to be a pro boxing fight. They did have to get their licenses for it.
Right, there's no helmets in this one.
No helmets and bigger gloves. So I hope that on them.
A knockout.
I obviously, I've been a KSI fan for a long time. So have you? You've been a KSI fan longer than me,
I've watched KSI since he. I don't want to say since he started, but like you know when he started doing his
going up
cringy video.
Yeah, his like public vlogs.
Oh
and
man,
stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hope he wins. He's got my support.
Would he be fit?
Yeah.
For it though.
I think so.
Cause you've seen what, like, I've been following the Sidemen's channel, and this guy's been.
Yeah, but have you seen it recently?
No, I haven't seen it recently.
Recently, he's losing weight.
Yeah.
He's getting slimmer, and the thing is, he's converting all that fat into muscle.
Right.
He's not just like getting slimmed down. He's still big, but he's big in muscle.
Right.
Which I think is
bulking.
Which works. People were making fun of him, but that was like his whole plan. And I think Logan Paul should be scared. I don't think Logan Paul. Obviously, he has a chance, but I think KSI got it.
Right. I honestly hope he does win. To be honest with you.
Who?
KSI.
Really?
You know, cause.
So you're rooting for KSI this time around?
Yeah, to be honest with you, cause like, I feel like Logan just needs to lose this.
I hate Logan Paul, to be honest. I feel like he's washed up now too.
That's what I mean. Like he's like. Oh, hey, what's up?
KSI's still growing.
Yeah, KSI's still growing.
Logan needs KSI. He has more subscribers than Logan.
Right. It's like, this is what's making, I guess, Logan relevant at the point. Because he's not doing anything as well on YouTube,
No.
I think, if I'm not mistaken. He's not uploading as much as he used
His
to.
brother's whole Team 10 thing flopping. I don't know if you saw that they copied the Sidemen video.
Did they? Oh, the Tinder thing?
Yeah, and they got like a fraction of the views.
Yeah.
Like, not
and
even
they uploaded it first, and then the Sidemen did it, and they got tons of, I think millions of views.
Sidemen did it first.
Oh, it wasn't the other way around?
No, Sidemen did it, and then Team 10 copied them, and their video flopped.
I'm dead. It's not even Team 10 anymore. It's just Jake.
Yeah,
Jake's team.
I never liked any of them. I feel like they were always so cringy and so like hard to watch.
Yeah, I never liked Jake.
Jake, Logan, they were both kind of just like, I don't know. Never liked them.
Yeah, so I hope it is a good fight.
The undercard, I'm hoping that. Did you see the whole Logan and Gibb thing?
No.
So you know who Anisam Gibb is, right?
Yes, I know who he is.
So he got his pro boxing license, and Jake Paul was saying how he wants to fight. He's gonna fight on the undercard, but he doesn't want to fight a nobody like Gibb.
Oh,
Is what he was saying. He said he wants to fight Fousey Tube or Soldier Boy or Jeff Wittek, who was on one of David Dobrik's friends.
okay.
Which is kind of a nobody too if you don't know David Dobrik. But he put KSI in the press conference, said you need to fight Gibb. Like he said you gotta fight Gibb. That's what everyone wants to see. And he said no one wants to see that. Does anyone know Gibb? And everyone started cheering. So they didn't know him. And if you go on any Logan Paul's like news videos, everyone in the comments fight Gibb, fight Gibb, fight Gibb. So he did a a poll thing on his Twitter, and he let the people decide. And as of right now, you can't see the scores. It's not public.
Yeah.
I voted for Gibb because I would love to see a fight. But everyone in the comments, even the Twitter post, saying vote Gibb, vote Gibb.
Wow.
So I hope that he fights Anisam Gibb because I think Anisam Gibb will knock him out.
Jake, right? Jake fights Gibb. All right.
I think Anisam Gibb will knock him out.
Yeah. So like I said,
Hopefully it's a good event. We'll be watching it.
Yeah, we're gonna be watching it together. Hopefully this time around. Last time around we watched it separately, but
yeah, we'll watch it together.
yeah, we're gonna have some food.
Hell yeah.
Pizza, burgers. I don't know.
Some Costco pizza.
Costco pizza, right? Yo, if you guys live in the States or anywhere where Costco is, you guys gotta try that Costco pizza. Like everybody I know who shops at Costco, and they buy that pizza, they're like,
it'd be hitting different.
It is, bro. I'm telling you. I don't think when I took you never tried it before, right? And when he did,
so good,
bro. This guy was like, he looked like he was in heaven.
He was not good.
And cheese doesn't go down on you that well.
Nah, it's been good now.
It's been good.
Ever since I did my keto diet, my lactose intolerance went away.
All right, that's dope. Yeah.
I don't know how that's possible, but
you cured your lactose intolerance.
I cured it.
Yeah, so we definitely have to go get a slice soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. That's it for today. If you guys have any other ideas of what we should talk about next time, please do so in the comment section down below. And if you guys want to go give me some recommendations on Instagram, go ahead and do that. My Instagram is IamPayneOfficial. I will literally take anything into consideration because I do want to have these podcasts to be like in conversation between me and Damien, but also between you guys as well because I am doing this for y'all. And if you guys want to see something else on the YouTube channel, like maybe we'll start doing some Minecraft series, since we're on that Minecraft grind at the moment right now.
Yeah.
We'll do that. I also plan on like uploading my FIFA 20 progress throughout the year. So I want to be more active in that case. So please go ahead and subscribe so you guys don't miss any of that out. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.